action.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Stinky Story Time. This evening we will be traveling back to Greek times with our story. The story we will be sharing is that of Orpheus and his wife Eurydice. This is arguably the most famous story of Orpheus in Greek mythology. Without further ado, let us begin. A long, long time ago, there was a great poet named Orpheus.
Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now.
He wasn't too bad of a musician either. He was arguably the best at both of his time. His songs were so great they could charm all things in the world, like wild beasts and even rocks. His ability to charm things didn't just lie within the mortal world, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Do, re, mi, fa, sa, la, ti, da.
Now Orpheus was madly in love with his beautiful wife Eurydice, as she was just as smitten with him.
Oh, Eurydice, you're so beautiful, and I'm so in love with you.
Oh, Orpheus, you're so a great poet musician. I love you so much.
As I was saying, they like each other. It was a beautiful day in ancient Greece, and the two lovebirds wed in a grand ceremony followed by a magnificent feast. As Eurydice was frolicking through a nearby field,
La 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 la, what a beautiful day!
suddenly the joyous day came to a screeching halt.
La 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 la. Ah, a serpent! It bit my leg! My leg!
Tragedy had struck the newlyweds, and Eurydice descended to the underworld, the realm that is ruled by Hades. The underworld was a very dark and mysterious place, and was where the deceased mortals went forever, and rarely are ever allowed to return to the mortal world.
Welcome to the underworld, Eurydice.
Ah, damn it!
Orpheus was devastated over his loss of Eurydice. So distraught, he decided to pursue her into the underworld.
Oh, whatever will I do? I miss my dear Eurydice. That's it. I'll go to Hades and persuade him. With a song so beautiful, he'll have to return her to me.
Orpheus then set out for the underworld. Upon arriving at the entrance of the underworld, he needed to charm the ferryman Chiron to bring him across the rivers, because no living mortal was allowed into the underworld. Naturally, Orpheus charms him with relative ease and is soon on his way to Hades. Once in the underworld, the dead, Orpheus was unfazed by the dead, and Cerberus, Hades' three-headed guard dog, was simply reduced to a whimper at the sound of Orpheus's tune. Once arriving at the foot of Hades, Orpheus pleaded for his bride.
Orpheus, what brings you to the world of the dead?
Great Hades, I have come to persuade you to try to let my bride, Eurydice, return with me to the mortal world.
What makes you think I will allow her to leave?
I will sing you a song so moving about my love for Eurydice that you'll have to let her go.
Orpheus proceeded to sing the most moving, beautiful song about his love for his wife that Hades could not resist his request.
You have kept your word, Orpheus, and I move beyond words. You may have your bride back on one very important condition. You must guide her out of the underworld with your voice and do not look back for her, or she will be lost to you forever.
That doesn't sound so hard. Follow my voice, my bride.
Orpheus may have spoken too soon about his task being so simple, for he would make a critical error.
No, you're not. Eurydice, are you still there?
Oh no, don't look back! Damn it!
This is very heartbreaking for Orpheus. He was so close to rescuing his wife, but failed at the last minute. Distraught, Orpheus went into deep depression. Orpheus ended up meeting his demise at the hand of wild women of Thrace, who tore him to pieces. His severed head floated down the river and continued to sing mournful songs about his lost love.